Good evening, football fans. Just a quick audio test, and just a very quick audio test as we get set for Week 1 football here on Zaleski Sports. It is SPASH in Chippewa Falls, and where has the summer gone? Our Auto Select pregame show will start in about 20 minutes, 25 minutes, right here on Zaleski Sports. And a very good evening, everybody. Welcome to Gerke Field, and if you can believe it, it's football season here on Zaleski Sports. Week number 1 just about to get underway as the SPASH Panthers will host the Cardinals of Chippewa Falls in a Wisconsin Valley Big Rivers non-conference matchup to begin the 2025 season. My name is Mike Wendland, Angelica Dean on the production side of things tonight as we get things underway here from Stevens Point. This is your Auto Select pregame show. Auto Select is Stevens Point's best choice for auto repairs, for maintenance, and for tires with complete auto repair services. Locations on Church Street and Highway 10 East in Stevens Point, Schofield Avenue over in Weston. No matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select and you are good to go. You look at your screen, you see the Chippewa Falls Cardinals and Coach Rakovich with his team. They got the better of the Panthers last year, a dominating rushing performance over at Doré Field to start last season. Both teams ended up 6-4. Chippewa ended up being 3-3, fourth in the Big Rivers Conference. Very tough Big Rivers Conference featuring some of the very best in the state. Teams like New Richmond, Rice Lake, all were very, very effective during those ones last year. However, these are two completely different teams from what we saw at this time last season. We look at the Cardinals, there's no Noah Potter, no Jackson LeMay, no Jackson Bolin, Drake Dakin, Sam Abear. All of them graduated last year. For both teams, almost their entire offensive production is going to be new players this season. There is really nothing in common between last year and this year, between these two teams as far as personnel goes. There's a lot of new faces that we're going to get used to and get used to seeing this season here between these two teams. As you're seeing the Cardinals getting loose in their white jerseys. SPASH did win the coin toss, and they will be receiving. They'll be going left to right as you look at your screen to start the ball game off. Again, kickoff right around 7 o'clock. Wherever you look at Chippewa Falls, they don't have LeMay, don't have Bolin, don't have Potter, but they do have Colin Clary, Jalen Smith, their leading returning productive player at wideout, Luke Zenner, the fullback, and a big offensive line and a big tight end group. They're going to be a team that they like to run, they like to overpower their opponents, and they're hoping to do more of the same. So that being said, we are going to take a quick timeout here from our friends over at Auto Select, and we'll take a look at the SPASH Panthers as your Auto Select pregame show continues right here on Zaleski Sports.
When it comes to vehicle maintenance and repairs, Stevens Point knows you can always put your trust in Auto Select. Keeping up with vehicle maintenance is often an inconvenience, but with locations on Highway 10 East and Church Street in Plover, Auto Select will have you back on the road in no time. Enjoy their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty, along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. Quality, dependable, automotive care experts you can trust in Stevens Point, Plover, and in Weston. At Auto Select, you're good to go.
Our Auto Select pregame show continues here from Gerke Field here in Stevens Point as the SPASH Panthers and the Chippewa Fall Cardinals go head-to-head again at Wisconsin Valley Big Rivers clash. As SPASH does an extra point, they wrap things up as you see the student section as well and people filing in. A beautiful night for football, and again I ask, where did the year go? It's hard to believe we're already back into week 1 of the football season. And in just a few months, we're going to be crowning state champions over at Camp Randall, middle of November. Of course, you can find full scores, full schedules at ZaleskiSports.com. 7 games tonight as well on the airwaves. We'll talk about that as we get around halftime. We'll talk about some of the scores and what's going on around this week here on Zaleski Sports. The SPASH Panthers, again, 6-4 last year. They went 5-1, finished second in Wisconsin Valley. Lost the conference title in that thrilling double overtime game, that 21-point comeback against DC Everest last year. That was an unbelievable game, one of the best I have ever had the chance to broadcast over the years. And I know a lot of the Panthers were upset with that game, how the game ended, obviously losing to the Evergreens, who got to level 4. But they're looking to bounce back. Conference wide open this year. A lot of teams with a lot of new personnel, some new coaches around in the Wisconsin Valley. And much like for Chippewa Falls, there was no Noah Potter, no LeMay, no Bolin. For SPASH, there's no Grant Chandana, Kyle Madalena, Charlie Belson, Johnny Matthews. They do have, and same with Connor on defense. Jackson Spee's gone. Nick Roska, Connor Scarston. A lot of guys from last year's starting lineup no longer here to graduation, but they still do have some guys who got some valuable experience last year. Guys like Trent Breitbach, Johnny Anandietis, Zach Ellinger, who got some time late in games. They do have some guys who have the experience to jump in, but again, whole new skill position group for the most part, with the exception of guys like Anandietis and Kaysen Sager. Well, as we get set, we're going to get ready. Just a few moments, they're going to come out of the inflatable Panther over in the end zone and get set for our opening ceremonies. Again, this has been your Auto Select pregame show. You can also select Stevens Point's best choice for auto repairs and maintenance and tires with complete auto repair services. Locations: Church Street and Highway 10 East in Stevens Point, Schofield Avenue in Weston. No matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select, and you're good to go. As the Panthers, led by Johnny Anandietis, with the American flag, head out of the Panther and head to the sideline. As we get set for this one, again, these two teams, a rematch from Week 1 last year. It was a 36-21 win for Chippewa Falls. They scored 29 points in the second half. SPASH took a 14-7 lead into the half in that game. But then the combination of Jackson LeMay and Jackson Boland took over for Chippewa Falls to win that one and start their season 1-0. So again, we're moments away. There's about 70 seconds on the clock. We'll have our ceremony starting in just a moment for our national anthem. We'll get the sportsmanship message. And we'll have your Associated Bank starting lineups in just a couple of moments. So we'll take a look at the SPASH defense and the Chippewa Falls offense, as we'll see their counterparts to start the game. And SPASH will receive going right to left. Got a beautiful night for football. Warm up here in the press box. Still mid-70s or low 70s. As we're going to, of course, deal with a little bit of glare from the window here in the press box until we get the sun below the horizon. So that being said, we'll get set to turn things over to our public address for all of our opening ceremonies, which are coming up in just a couple of moments. It is Week 1 here on Zaleski Sports.
As we honor America and those who have fought and continue to fight for the freedom we enjoy. With the singing of our national anthem, the Star-Spangled Banner. Our anthem this evening will be sung by Brooklyn Trebetowski, SMASH and member of the SMASH dance team.
At the twilight's
Franklin Trevatowski, football fans.
Our anthem concluded. Teams will head to their sidelines. They'll be announced as both teams will be announced as the full team as we get set for this one. So that all being said, as they announce the sportsmanship recommendations here, let's take a look at our starting lineups brought to you this evening by Associated Bank. In every market they serve, Associated Bank is committed to uplifting colleagues, customers, and communities to be stronger. For the Chippewa Falls Cardinals, let's take a look at their starting offense. At wide receiver will be number 1, senior Jalen Smith. The quarterback is a junior, number 7, Talon Schultz. And the backfield, that'll be senior number 10, Colin Clary, and number 11, senior Luke Zenner. The tight ends will be junior number 88, Luke Thompson, and an extra offensive lineman, number 94, Lucas Swope, a sophomore. On the offensive line itself, it'll be junior number 62, Elijah Swope, junior number 64, Gunnar Herman, seniors number 67, Carson Parker, and 68, Noah King, junior Jake Westerby, number 75, for the Cardinal offense. And the SPASH defense, and the defensive backfield will be a senior number 2, Kason Sager, a linebacker, a senior number 8, Nate Bernstein, a junior number 9, Calvin Roth, senior number 12, Johnny Ananiettis, senior number 15 on the D-line, Brock Hebner, and defensive back, a junior, Zach Ellinger, number 21, linebacker, junior number 26, Tony Rotchek, a senior number 37, Riley Trilek. On the D-line, a junior number 71, Sawyer Ostrowski. At the nose, a senior number 75, Vinny Langlois. And on the D-line, a junior number 83, Cam Tesmer, for the SPASH defense. Again, your lineups have been brought to you today by Associated Bank. Where in every market they serve, Associated Bank is committed to uplifting colleagues, customers, and communities to be stronger. Ball at the 40-yard line. Chippewa Falls will kick going left to right. Kicking things away is Noah King, defensive or offensive lineman. Sager and Roth back deep to return, standing at their own 5-yard line for SPASH. And we're underway. It's a knuckling kick caught at the 20-yard line by Trilek. He'll get past the 30, brought down at the 35-yard line, and that is where the season will begin. 6 seconds in to week number 1. Can kick off at 7 o'clock. Chippewa Falls in their white uniforms, black numbers and helmets. SPASH in their black jerseys, red shoulders, white numbers, black helmets. As here comes quarterback Trent Breitbach. He will have in the backfield with him Calvin Roth. As Breitbach's going to look to throw, throws the out route, low throw, and incomplete, looking for Ananiettis. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Second and 10 at the 35. They'll send Roth motioning across. He's going to fake on the jet sweep. Breitbach's got a big hole. 1st down and more, just shy of midfield on a gain of 14. And SPASH gets the first down of the season, a gain of 14 yards. To the 49-yard line, ball on the right hash. So the first carry of the season for quarterback junior Trent Breitbach goes for 14. They'll line up trips receivers to the bottom of your screen. Roth, the tailback to the left. 4-man front, now 5-man front for the Cardinals. Breitbach rolling left. He's got time, looking to throw. He's got all day. Throws it deep, got a man wide open, and it's caught inside the 20. That is going to be Isaac Yang. Mark him at the 17-yard line. on a gain of 34. The corner fell on the out route, and Yang was wide open in a beautiful pitch and catch. And SPASH in business at the 17-yard line of Chippewa Falls. Dive up off a left guard for Roth. He'll spin inside the 10 to the 9 on a gain of 8. SPASH with a dream offensive start. Second down and 2. Twin receivers to the right. Anani Eddy single to the left. Quick bubble screen caught out there, cutting inside to the 5. Spinning into the line, breaking tackles, and he's in. Touchdown, SPASH. That is Yang from 9 yards out. And just like that, in 5 plays, SPASH scores the first touchdown of the season. That is a Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel touchdown. Call Jamie Wenzel and Serve Pro the number 1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never even happened. Minute 48 in. A drive took a minute 42. And we got a flag down on the extra point attempt. We have a false start. And they'll kick things back 5. So that'll move things back. Looks like Chase Rayfelt will kick the extra point. Snap down, hold is good, kick is up, and kick is good. 10-12 remaining here in quarter number 1. The SPASH Panthers get on the board first on the 9-yard touchdown from Breitbach to Yang. It is week 1 of the high school football season, and you're watching it live on Zaleski Sports, brought to you this evening by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield.
SPASH will kick things off after that minute 42 drive. Took 5 plays, went 65 yards. The big one, the 34-yard throw from Breitbach to Yang. Staggered kickoff formation. Twin safeties deep for Chippewa Falls. Both standing inside their own 10-yard line. High end-over-end kick will be caught at the 4-yard line, and cutting right up the middle is Jalen Smith. He'll spin past the 20. He'll get brought down at the 21-yard line. Tackle made by, looks like, Kalani Merriweather. And we'll get our first look at the Cardinal offense. With 10:06 to go here in quarter number 1. First and 10, Chippewa Falls. Reswell and Made a Custom Apparel specialized in providing quality decorated apparel, including from corporate casual, team uniforms, and promotional items to sporting goods and awards. Find just what you need to keep you looking great. Learn more, madacustom.com. As quarterback, Talon Schultz, 5'7", 150. As he's going to run that speed option, trying to get to the corner, and he will get some blocks. Cuts outside, hurdles a man, still going 40, and knocked out of bounds. At the 30, he stepped out well earlier than I thought. He got the first down. He got to the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 12. And that was the big strategy that the Cardinals ran last year to great success with LeMay and Bolin, was that they were able to get outside. If you can seal the edges. Now they'll try and sweep right, and they won't. All cutting back. 40, running over defenders to the 42-yard line. It'll be another first down on that run from Jalen Smith. Gain of 11 and 2 plays, 23 yards. First and 10. Their own 42-yard line, 9.5 minutes to go here, quarter number one. Everything tight to the formation. Schultz under center. Keeps it himself, cutting back, and he's going to get about 9 more. Yeah, it's Tony Rodchak in on the tackle. Be second down and a yard with 9:10 to go here in quarter number one. So again, 3 carries, 32 yards already for the Chippewa Falls offense. And we're going to get everybody moving, and that'll likely be a false start on Damian Sorters. Sorry, that's Luke Thompson. I was looking at the wrong roster sheet for a second. Luke Thompson, one of the starting tight ends. He's listed as a tight end. He's more or less an extra offensive lineman, 6'5", 265. Where's number 88? As they're talking about this, did they get... No, it's going to be a legal procedure, so move him back 5. Second down and 6 now. We'll go back into Chippewa Falls territory. Ball at their own 46 left hash. Clock starts to run. Toss for Smith, trying to cut back outside, cuts back in, runs over a couple of defenders. He'll be about a yard shy of the first down. Sager, first man in on the hit. So he gets those 5 yards right back. It'll be third down and 1 for the Cardinals. There's all of the Dahl family of vehicles earning 5-star review since 1911. I'd like to earn your 5-star review at their new Dahl Honda, Dahl Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram dealerships in Stevens Point. Learn more online at dahlauto.com. Ball at the 49-yard line of SPASH. Everything tight to the formation. SPASH trying to jump in and now dive right up the gut. It looks like it'll be enough for the first down. And it's Luke Zenner. He gains 2. They only needed 1. It's a first and 10 now for the Cardinals as they have a little bit of a longer drive going. 8 minutes to go here, quarter number 1. Into SPASH territory, ball at the 46-yard line. And SPASH's drive took all of a minute 42. So far, everything on the ground so far for the Cardinals. Toss, sweeping left, breaking the first tackle, but he's not going to break the second set of tackles. That's Colin Clary. He's going to lose 2 to make it second and 12. I think it was Rodchak is busting through to make the tackle. So second and 12. Gunnar Herman, the center, 6'6", 300 pounds. Setting the tone up the middle for the Cardinals this time. Dive up the middle, breaking tackles inside the 40, brought down at the 36-yard line. That is Luke Zenner, and he'll get 12, and it looks like he will have enough for the first down. And they do give him the first down. First down and 10 for Chippewa Falls. Get everything tight. Dive, and that ball is out. That ball gets fumbled. SPASH jumped up and down like they have it. And they do. SPASH takes over. First down and 10 after the fumble with 6:28 to go. Wow. Cam Tessmer comes up with the football. And a great drive on the ground for Chippewa Falls ends with a turnover. And now we'll get our second look at Breitbach and the SPASH offense. In the backfield with him now will be Zach Ellinger. Twin receivers at the bottom of your screen, and Naughty Eddies near to the sideline, Yang in the slot. Play action, Breitbach with some quick pressure. Fading away, throws it up the seam, looking for Naughty Eddies, leaping attempt incomplete. If that pressure forced that incompletion, an off-balance throw going to his left, a tough throw and it was underthrown. If he's able to step into that throw, it was probably going to be 6 points for SPASH, but it ends up being now 2nd and 10. Motion man, and they're going to hand it off on the sweep. Gets a block on the seal, cutting back outside. Inside the 40, past the 40 to the 45-yard line is Ellinger, and it's a gain of 12. And Ellinger sharing time with Roth in that back. Ellinger 5'10", 155, the junior. Roth will take his spot in the backfield now. Twin receivers, top of your screen. 1st and 10, Panthers. Roth will get the carry, and there's nothing there. He's going to lose a yard. Tackle made by Brigham Garretts. It'll be 2nd and 11. Under 6 minutes to go. We're halfway through quarter number 1 here on Zaleski Sports. Week 1 football. So we're getting a couple of new faces. Look at Kalani Merriweather, Tegan Schmidt checking in. It'll be Schmidt and Anadi Eddies, top of your screen. Yang, single receiver to the left. Split backs around Breitbach. They'll send that orbit motion, toss play. Roth trying to get to the corner. He's going to break a couple of tackles. He'll get past the original line of scrimmage, and he'll get 2 to make it 3rd down and 9. Past the 45 to the 46. As well, for all of your tire and auto service needs, look to Shiro Tire and Auto Service, the great deals on tires, and that fits your needs. It's a sure thing to get back on the road. That's Shiro Tire and Auto Service. Again, week 1 football, 9 regular season weeks, up to 5 levels of playoffs, state championships, mid-November down in Madison. And we're going to have a timeout called by SPASH as they did not have the right personnel with 4:37 on the clock. SPASH leads at 7-0 as you're watching week 1 high school football on Zaleski Sports, brought to you this evening by Huff Favor Real Estate Group.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. B-BT.
3rd down and 9. They'll orbit Sager out to the edge of the formation. Breitbach's got time. Now he's going to step up. He's going to run. He's going to break a couple of tackles, gets to midfield, and swarmed under at the Chippewa Falls 49 after a gain of 5. It'll be 4th down and 4. As offense hustling to the line, they're going to go for this. They may just try and draw him offside. We shall see. And their motion breaking a tackle in the open field. There goes Yang inside the 30 to the 29. Mark him at the 29. That's a gain of 20. His 3rd catch. Have yourself a day for Yang. Roth will get the sweep. Oh my, he is buried in the backfield by Brigham Garretts. That's going to be a loss of 4. Second down and 14. So second down and 14 yards to go, approaching the final 3 minutes here in quarter number 1. They'll send twin receivers top of the screen, including Anani Eddies and Yang. Tight end left, wing left. And we're going to have it looks like a false start being called on SPASH. They'll move them back 5, their first penalty of the season. We'll make it 2nd and 19. Same formation as before, 2nd and 19. Breitbach keeps it himself, quarterback draw, cuts right up the seam, spinning inside the 30. He'll get back to the original line of scrimmage on a gain of 9. It'll be 3rd down and 10 with just a little bit more than 2 minutes left here in quarter number 1. That's what Bruce Orthodontics provides comprehensive orthodontic care for patients of all ages. They're now accepting new patients at their Marshfield office and accept most insurances. At Bruce Orthodontics, they're changing lives one smile at a time. So set up a free consultation today. Trips receivers, top of the screen. Rolling right, Breitbach's got a lot of room. He's going to run. He's going to have pump fake and cut outside. He's going to be brought down shy of the line to gain. Gets to the 20. He gets 8, but he's going to be 4th down and a yard. Because they're going to bring in an extra tight end into the game. That's going to be Logan Sushevsky. As Breitbach pulled up and went out of bounds, shy of the line to gain, makes it a 4th and short right outside the red zone. Final 106 seconds here of the first quarter. Everything on the right hash. Design, quarterback draw. Breitbach lowers the shoulder and gets the first down. Mark him at the 18. He needed a yard. He got 2. First down and 10, SPASH. The Chippewa Falls 18-yard line. New set of downs for the Panthers. They'll line up. Center Connor Jandrain. Roth is the back. He's going to get the carry. He's going to bounce off his own lineman and brought down at the line of scrimmage. First hit by Josiah Eisenberger and no gain on the play. 2nd down and 10. Roth now 5 carries, 5 yards. Breitbach 5 for 38. SPASH 113 total yards here in this first quarter. So we're in the final minute here in quarter number 1. We'll see if SPASH runs more than this play here in the first quarter before they flip sides. Empty backfield. They'll bring Ellinger motioning into the backfield. And we're going to have another timeout called. SPASH will take their 2nd timeout of the half already with 29 seconds left here in quarter number 1. They lead at 7-0, and they are driving as you're watching Week 1 football on Zaleski Sports, brought to you this evening by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
Ski's Meat Market is your locally owned premier meat market filled with so many delicious favorites featuring hundreds of varieties of bratwurst, chicken, pork, steak, and so much more. No matter what you're looking for, everything you'll find at Ski's Meat Market is always fresh with so many local gems including pizzas, salsas, deli meats, and a variety of homemade dips, pasta salads, veggies, loaded baked potatoes, and drinks. Ski's is a one-stop shop for all your culinary needs. They're always adding new flavors and specialty products. Ski's Meat Market on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point. Their quality is...
Second down and 10, 29 seconds left here in quarter number one. Breitbach will come out in the shotgun. He will have a wing to the left. That's going to be Kalani Merriweather. Anani Eddies and Roth are in the backfield. On each side, bottom of the screen, Yang and Sager. Toss, trying to get left, get a block as Roth cuts upfield. 15, tripped up inside the 15. As the clock will run, get him to, they're going to mark him at the 14 on a gain of 4. And that should take us to the end of quarter number one. As the clock winds down, SPASH will not run in another play, and we will switch sides. So after 12 minutes of football, SPASH a couple of drives. One goes for 7, and they're looking for more. And they lead it 7-0 after one as you're watching Week 1 football on Zaleski Sports. Brought to you this evening from Gerke Field by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and the Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin.
As we get set to start quarter number 2 here on Zaleski Sports, Mike Willen here with Angelica Dean. Glad to have you joining us wherever you may be. I see in our chat we've got some people from watching from Manuel, watching from North Carolina, watching from the Bayous. It'll be 3rd down and 6 yards to go for the SPASH Panthers. Now going left to right as you look at your screen. Breitbach will send orbit motion for Anani Eddies. He's going to hand it off to Roth. Cuts up field. He'll get swarmed under shy of the 10. They'll get him to the 12. He got 2. It'll be 4th down and 4. Yeah, SPASH will make a bunch of substitutions here. If they wanted to, it would be a 30-yard field goal attempt. But they will not. They're going. Twin receivers, Sager and Yang, bottom of the screen. Breitbach looking to throw. Quick pass, fade to the corner, looking for his man in the end zone. Incomplete, not able to hang on. Looking for Sam Kornowski and a turnover on downs. So after they forced a fumble, defense, they have a long drive, but come up empty, and Chippewa Falls will take over 1st and 10. At the 12-yard line. 44 seconds here into quarter number 2. Second look at the rushing attack for the Cardinals. Counter right up the gut with a big hole and spinning his way past the 20. First carry for Tyler Benke. And he gets a 1st down on a gain of 12. Again, the Cardinals are able to chew up yardage in rapid succession. A lot of 10, 12-plus yard gains, but then they fumbled. They run in the same play, counter right for Benke. He's going to not get as far this time. He'll get past the 25 to about the 20, 7-yard line to give him a gain of 3. Be 2nd down and 7. With 10:30 to go. And everything tight to the formation for Chippewa Falls. No wideouts. Here's Smith cutting upfield, a huge hole. He'll be tripped up and brought down past the 35. Mark him at the 37 on a gain of 10. That speed for senior Jalen Smith is very noticeable. He is electric with the ball in his hands. Ready, 3 carries for 26 yards. He'll be the wing to the right, Benke wing left. Counter, Benke cutting right. Breaking tackle, still on his feet in the open field. Being chased down by Roth. He'll be brought down at the SPASH 40-yard line on a gain of 23. And Roth saved a potential touchdown. Nani Eddies was there. So again, that double wing look. Toss sweeping left. Cutting back in a huge hole, still on his feet, spinning away, and off to the races he goes. 10, 5, 40-yard touchdown for Gavin Schultz as he cuts back inside and scores. Beautiful cutback and a touchdown for the Cardinals. The junior running back, Gavin Schultz, comes in, and his first touch of the season goes for 6. And now a chance to tie the game with an extra point here, or if they go for 2. Great job keeping his balance. And not only does he score, he's now got to kick the extra point. Snap good, hold good, kick is up, and kick is good. We're tied up 7-7. 9:10 remaining here in quarter number 2. It is week 1 of the Wisconsin High School football season on Zaleski Sports. Brought to you this evening by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
Be a part of a Marshfield tradition at Maple Fall Fest, September 13th and 14th. Start each morning with a potato or buttermilk pancake breakfast and shop over 125 handmade arts and craft vendors. Also, make sure to check out the Kids Zone, yummy food court with maple specialties, beer garden, and a comedic grilling show with TV's Mad Dog and Meryl. Don't miss the 33rd Annual Maple Fall Fest, Saturday and Sunday, September 13th and 14th at Wildwood Park and Zoo in Marshfield. Learn more at visitmarshfield.com and follow us on Facebook.
It's a 7-7 ball game with 9:10 to go here in quarter number 2. A 40-yard touchdown run from Gavin Schultz, the junior, coming into the game. And the rushing attack for the Cardinals once again showing what they can do. Of a 4-headed attack for the Cardinals. As Noah King kicking off, the 285-pound lineman slash kicker. An overhand kick caught at the 15-yard line by Kaysen Sager. He'll get past the 30 and he'll get brought down at the 31-yard line. And that is where SPASH will take over with 9:03 to go here in quarter number 2. Rental Infinity Exteriors is installing peace of mind with roofing, siding, and windows that are built to last. So they're saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors and they guarantee quality that you can trust. And that's Infinity Exteriors. Next look at Breitbach and the SPASH offense. Had a 65-yard touchdown drive to start the season off. 14-play drive last time was stopped on 4th down on a fade route towards Sam Kornowski. As a cutting left, Ellinger, nothing there. He'll get brought down in the backfield with a loss of 2. And I think Brigham Garrett's was in there again with a tackle for loss. Eisenberger in there as well. So 2nd down and 12. For the Panther offense. They've been fairly balanced. Breitbach 3 of 6, 63 yards and a touchdown. All 3 of those completions were to Isaac Yang, the junior. Wing right, twin receivers right. Breitbach rolling right, looking to throw. He's got some time. Now pressure coming. Throws to the out route. Sliding attempt, and the catch is made by Tegan Schmidt. Shy of the 40, mark him at the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Be 3rd down and 4. Nice play to toe tap it in by Schmidt. 3rd down, 4 yards to go. Twin receivers, top of the screen. Showing blitz, here they come. Delayed handoff, cutting off field past the 40, shy of the 45. Mark him at the 44-yard line is Ellinger. He'll get 6, and it's a 1st down for the SPASH Panthers. They're able to move the chains, keep the clock moving with 8:05 to go. As well, that Maple Fall Fest is coming up September 13th and 14th. Shop over 125 handmade arts and crafts vendors and check out the Kids Zone, Yummy Food Court, and a comedic grilling show with TV's Mad Dog and Merrill. The 33rd Annual Maple Fall Fest, Saturday and Sunday, September 13th and 14th at Wildwood Park and Zoo in Marshfield. Ellinger with the carry, hit in the backfield. He's able to get a yard out of it before he's finally brought down by a combination of Josiah Eisenberger and Ryan Zenner. Be 2nd down and 9, ball at the 45. As the sun finally starting to move down a little bit. Sun just about to be behind the trees. As we'll have Thursday night lights here to start the week off and start the season. Single receiver on each side. Tight end left, wing right is Merriweather. Quick pass, and Andietes cuts upfield, stumbles and goes down at midfield. Mark him at the Chippewa Falls 49-yard line on a gain of 6. First catch of the season for Johnny Andietes. As the turf monster got him. Be 3rd down and 3. Into plus territory for Stevens Point. Ball right hash. And Andietes, single receiver, bottom of your screen. Yang off to the left. Merriweather, wing inside the formation. Ellinger is the tailback to the right. Design quarterback run. Breitbach cuts back. He's got the 1st down inside the 45 to the 44 on a gain of 5. The 6th carry for Breitbach. He's got 43 yards. Every play he's run has been a positive gain. With 6:10, we're good to go. Here in quarter number 2. There's a Little Scholars and Little Scholars Beginnings, our 2 beautiful child care and preschools in Stevens Point, offering early child learning, infants through 4K. You'll find great facilities and a comfortable environment to help your child grow. To learn more, visit littlescholars.com. Again, that is littlescholars.com. Again, single receiver on each side for the SPASH Panthers. Wing right, tight end left, looking to throw. Pump fake. Double move, looking for Andietes up the sideline, overthrows him out of bounds. 2nd down, coming up. 5:41 on the clock. Long developing, and Andietes stumbled on his first break as he tried to then cut outside the double move, and there was really no chance of success after he stumbled. Braden Runstrom, the corner safety, Owen Hedinger. In at safety. And move him back 5 more. Another pre-snap penalty, the 2nd of the game. So second down and 15, or first down and 15. So it was actually a pre-snap before so that was a live ball penalty, so it's first and 15. Option, hurdling a man, there's a flag down in the backfield. He gets back to the original line of scrimmage, but down and holding his face mask on the play originally, and there is still a lineman down. And that was Cam Lutz. On the play as he gets, see what the call is. The flag is thrown behind the line of scrimmage. And it's going to be a holding call on SPASH. So it'll be first and 20. First and 25. 5:35 on the clock. Sager and Yang lined up, receiver to the left, Donati, single receiver to the right, bottom of your screen. Ellinger will get the draw, trying to cut back outside, gets past the 45, trying to get further, he'll get to the 46. He'll get 5. And we'll get a sub in. It'll be an equipment issue for Zach Horn, one of the offensive linemen. Very upset about something. So second down and 20. Ball at the 46-yard line. A 7-7 game. Breitbach looking to throw. He's got some time. Now pressure comes late. He's looking deep, looking for Naniette. He's up the seam. And he's got him inside the 15-yard line. Johnny Anatietes stands up and looks, gets to the 11-yard line. A gain of 43. Anatietes with a beautiful catch over the shoulder, a perfect pass from Breitbach. And SPASH back in the red zone. Ellinger the back to the left. He'll shift to the right. Merriweather, wing right. Breitbach keeps it himself, cuts inside the 10, brought down shy of the 5. Markham at the 7-yard line. Tackle made Gavin Schultz on a gain of 4. As again, we'll have an equipment issue and a lineman heading off. That's Logan Henderson. As SPASH needs another offensive lineman out there. They'll bring in as well a tight end, Logan Sushevsky. In at left guard. Huge splits. Breitbach cuts left, now cuts back right, cuts inside the 5. Inside the 5, Markham at the 2. And a gain of 4. Markham a gain of 5, 3rd and 1. Ball at the 3-yard line. We approach the final 3 minutes here of the first half. Markham just outside the 2. SPASH for sure 2 downs to try and score here. They can get a first down without getting into the end zone. Roth is the back. Breitbach in the gun. He'll keep it himself, sweeps right, turns the corner, cuts inside, touchdown, SPASH. Trent Breitbach from 2 yards out gives the Panthers the lead. Another serve pro, Jamie Wenzel touchdown. We can call Jamie Wenzel and serve pro the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. 2:41 to go in the second quarter. The key play there, the 43-yard pass to Johnny Anatietes on 2nd down and 20. It'll be Chase Rayfelt to kick the extra point. Snap good, hold down, kick is up, kick is good. 2:41 to go here, quarter number 2. SPASH now on top 14-7 as you're watching Week 1 high school football on Zaleski Sports, brought to you this evening by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
2:41 to go here in quarter number 2. Again, Michael here with Angelica Dean. Chippewa Falls, all 3 of their timeouts, SPASH down to 1. As Breitbach gets the 2-yard touchdown run after, again, a 2nd and 20, a deep ball to Anatietes set everything up. Couple of deep passes from Breitbach today. Gains a 34 and 43. High end over end kick will be taken by Smith back at the 3-yard line. He'll cut up the right hash. Gets a big block trying to turn the corner. Now he's got a hole. Past the 25, brought down shy of the 30. Mark him at the 27-yard line. 1st down and 10, 2:33 to go here in quarter number 2. Might as well, the Nicolay Bank offers personal banking at its best. Location, Stevens Point, Wausau, Colby, Medford, Edgar, Merrill. Learn more, nicolaybank.com. In double wing, Smith motions. Counter to the right, not much there. A yard, maybe 2 on the play. Looked like that was Luke Zenner. It'll be 2nd down and 8 yards to go. With 2:17 to go and counting here, quarter number 2. Breitbach thrown for a touchdown, ran for 1. Gavin Schiltz, the touchdown run for the Cardinals. That was a 40-yard scamper earlier in this quarter. And now we got a whistle and a timeout taken by Chippewa Falls with 1:58 to go. 14-7. SPASH leads. We'll keep things here. As might as well to fill your home with the best from home furniture, sofas, sectionals, beds, recliners, lighting, tables, rugs, and so much more. Home furniture. Locations, Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, Post Road in Plover. Second down and 8. First time out taken by Chippewa Falls. Ball's on the right hash. Double wing, halfback, 3-point stance behind Schiltz. Double counter left, cutting past the 30 to the 32-yard line on a gain of 3. That is Schiltz. They tried a little bit of trickery there. 3rd down and 5. And Talon Schiltz, the quarterback, lines up under center. Toss, trying to cut right, gets a hole, and outside. He's going to get brought down. It'll be, looks like a yard short. Big time hit on the far side. That was Johnny Anadietes. It looks like it's going to be 4th down and a yard. It looked after getting through the line, Tyler Benke was going to have the first down, but Anadietes comes up and makes the stick to bring him down a yard shy of the first down. Again, we'll keep it here, a minute 25 on the clock. 14-7 SPASH on top. Might as well that for 90 years, Valley Communities Credit Union has been part of your hometown team. Local, trusted, strong Valley Communities Credit Union, where community comes first, federally insured by NCUA. And my name is Mike Wendland. Angelica Dean on the production side of things tonight. Week 1 of the high school football season. It always comes up on me before I realize that we're at football season already. So far, high emotions here in this one. Much less emotion than they saw at the Packers practice earlier today, where there were multiple fights both during and after practice. Their joint practice with Seattle. So 4th down and a yard. Ball at just past the 36-yard line, and Chippewa Falls is going for it. SPASH trying to get the crowd on their feet. Sweeping first down past the 35 to the 41-yard line is Schultz. He got 5. Bernstein and Roth combining on the tackle. First down, Cardinals. Reminder as well, Chippewa Falls does get the ball to start the third quarter. They're going to try and double up here, but they have not even attempted a pass yet. And he's going to try and get something going, and nothing there. That's sack. Markham inside back at the 36-yard line. That is Cam Tesmer with a loss of 5. Actually, Markham a loss of 4, 2nd and 14. As another timeout taken. So SPASH out of timeouts. Chippewa Falls with 1. With 55 seconds left. Can you see this? Plenty of fans sitting here watching the ball game. It's a great crowd here on a Thursday. We'd love to get a be here Saturday, so I could quote Billy Joel. It'd be a beautiful crowd for a Saturday. The regular crowd shuffles in. 2nd down, 14 yards to go, and play resumes. We're in the final minute here of the first half. Here in week number 1 after the sack by Cam Tesmer. Trip receivers. And Schultz will be in the gun. 3-man front for SPASH. Rolling left. He's got plenty of time. Throws short. Caught by Gavin Schultz. Spinning past the 40 to the 42-yard line on a gain of 5. Rotchak in on the hit. And we'll get our final timeout taken by Chippewa Falls. First pass and first completion for junior Talon Schultz. It'll be 3rd and 10. Be 3rd down and 8, so they gave him a couple extra yards, forward progress. It's a gain of 7 on the play. So both teams out of timeouts. SPASH trying to hang on here, take a 14-7 lead into the half. They did this last year too. They led 14-7 at the half last year. Got outscored 19-7 in the second half. Or 29-7, I should say, in the second half. Schultz rolling right. Throws it. Got his man to the sideline and out of bounds. Looks like he'll have enough for the first down. Catch made by Owen Munson. Munson, a tight end. And he's in SPASH territory. Clock stops, 38 seconds left. We'll start on the snap. As we're seeing a little bit of a spread look for the Cardinals here with time running short and they're out of timeouts. Trip receivers, bottom of the screen, Talon Schultz. High snap, going to quick bubble screen, caught, looking for Smith. Gets a block early. Cuts outside, he'll get brought down inside the 45 by Sager. Gain of 5. He's going to cut off field. Now Shields going to keep it himself. Spinning away from the first tackle, trying to get to the sideline. He's still breaking tackles and gets out of bounds. And a flag comes flying in across the field at the end of the play. Gets to the 35 on a gain of 8. That was an incredible throw by the official. That thing had some distance to it. I mean, that was a 30-yard toss. It looks like it's on the Cardinals. Flag is at the 35. And they're going to move him back. The question is that a dead ball foul or not? So it's a dead ball foul, 15 yards. It'll be second down and 12 after the penalty. Schultz throwing to the sideline, intercepted! Up the far sideline, now cutting back in is Johnny Anatiedes. Breaking tackles, looking for a block, chased down inside the 40. To the 36-yard line. That ball was underthrown, and jumping the route is Johnny Anatiedes. And SPASH will take over, and SPASH will take the ball to the locker room after the interception. Your score at the half, 14-7. Stevens Point leads here in week 1 of the high school football season. You're watching it live from Gerke Field on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
Hi, I'm Josh Marks, owner of Infinity Exteriors. 9 out of 10 brand new roofs can't pass a simple manufacturer warranty inspection, meaning 9 out of 10 brand new roofs have no warranty. Infinity operates on principles instilled in my Marine Corps service: honor, courage, and commitment. Infinity is meticulous craftsmanship, unbeatable quality, and always at the best price. Infinity buys more, pays less, passing those savings directly to you. We're booking new roofs, siding, and windows. Call today.
Hello, Wisconsin. Phelps Dairy Store in Stevens Point is your spot for family fun. Wisconsin style at the farm. Come have an ice cream or some of their daily made fresh cheese curds while observing the robotic barn milking the cows. Ask for a tour of the farm or let the kids see the cows up close. Various Wisconsin-made dairy and beef products, seasonal decor, and outdoor activities are just the start of the family fun that awaits you at the Phelps Dairy Store, just a half mile from Walmart in Stevens Point. Phelps Dairy Store, food, family, and fun.
And the most important of those things is to have the ability to do things and treat patients in such a way that you're, that you're able to do things in such a way that you're controlling the decisions that are made, and you have that ability to change things when you feel like they're not the best things for you or for your patients, and that's really important.
Looking for a place where everyone feels at home? Welcome to Point Brewery, your family-friendly tap room with something for everyone. From a wide variety of local brews to classic Point sodas for the kids, we've got the perfect pour for everyone. Craving a bite? We've got hot, cheesy Portesi pizzas ready when you are. Whether you're hanging out inside or soaking up the sun in our outdoor beer garden, there's space to unwind. Planning a celebration? Reserve our private event room and make it a gathering to remember. Point Brewery, good times, great taste, all on tap.
It is halftime here from Gerke Field here in Stevens Point. The Smash Panthers on top of Chippewa Falls 14-7 at the half. Mike Welland here with Angelica Dean. Glad to have you guys joining us wherever you may be. We saw earlier from Wilmington, North Carolina, from the Bayou, west of the Mississippi I've seen. You got Dave watching in from Manawa. Spash with 187 total yards of offense. Breitbach, 6 of 9 for 120 yards and a touchdown. He also got 9 carries for 54 yards and a score. Roth, 7 carries for 11 yards, 5 for 22 for Ellinger. Now, Yeti's 2 catches, 49 yards, also the interception. 3 catches, 63 yards and a score for Yang. Chippewa Falls, 155 yards of offense in the game. 3 of 4 for 20 yards and an interception for Talon Schultz. 3 carries, 48 yards and a score for Gavin Schultz. 3 carries for 16 for Zenner. 17 on 3 carries for Talon Schultz. And then leading in carries, 4 carries, 42 yards for Tyler Banky. And your scoring summary, it started at the 10:48 mark. Took a minute 12 or so. The touchdown from Isaac Yang, a quick bubble screen 9 yards out. Breitbach with the pass. The extra point was good there. That was your score after 1. Well, over early in the second quarter with 9:10 to go, it was a 40-yard touchdown run from junior Gavin Schultz. He cut back inside the left hash and kept his balance. Was able to take it the distance. Extra point tied it up at 7. Then 2:41 to go after another long drive from Smash key player there. A 43-yard bomb from Breitbach to Johnny Anadietis. Breitbach took it himself from 2 yards out to make it 14-7. And that is your score here at the half. Is Week 1, the dance team out there for Smash. It's also Parents' Night. They'll announce the parents later on in the half. Again, Week 1 for these two teams. Smash, a little bit of a drive next week. They got to go to Superior and take on the Spartans. So that being said, at the half, we're going to have the scores around the Zaleski Sports Network coming up, as it is 14-7 at the break. Spash leads at the half by 7. You're watching Week 1 high school football here on Zaleski Sports. Brought to you this evening by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
Selling your car to Dahl Auto is quick and easy. Bring your title and keys, and you'll have a check in as little as 30 minutes. Still owe money on your vehicle? No problem. We'll take care of it. Dahl Auto. Simple.
For the best food in town, look no further than Rock and Roll Cafe on Stanley Street in Stevens Point. This locally owned, 50s-themed diner loves to support their community while providing a full menu of breakfast and lunch options, along with all-day breakfasts and Friday fish fry. Enjoy a fun, family atmosphere with delicious meals made from scratch, including skillets and tasty burgers. Dine in or take out is welcome, Mondays through Saturdays from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Treat yourself to a mouth-watering experience at the Rock and Roll Cafe on Stanley Street.
At Ridgestop Exteriors, we're more than your average home improvement company. We're your neighbors, and for over 20 years, we've been trusted and proudly serving right here in your community. Customer service is our #1 goal. Call now for your free estimate.
Ridgestop Custom Apparel, your local source for quality, custom decorated clothing and products. Discover a wide range of products from corporate casual wear to team uniforms, promotional items, sporting goods, and awards. Don't settle for less. With our in-house production, we will make your name or event stand out with custom sports jerseys, branded cooler bags, and personalized can coolers. Celebrate team success with custom awards and promotional items. At Meda Custom Apparel, we put your brand first. Explore your options today at medacustom.com.
Sam Hauser being recognized here at halftime. Back in town. Had Coach Anderson with him. The NBA champion, Sam Hauser. As it is halftime here from Gerke, 14-7, Spash on top. Take a look around the Zaleski Sports scoreboard. Late in the first half, Notre Dame leads Kaukauna 14-7. That's a big match there. Notre Dame, the defending champs, looking to repeat. over in Rice Lake. It's at the half. Rice Lake up 14-3 on DC Everest. Got another Big Rivers, Wisconsin Valley matchup. Cadott all over Augusta, 39-0. Late in the first half, Cadott about to start their season off 1-0. New Richmond, late in the first half, 28-14, up on Marshfield over in New Richmond. Pacelli up on Manawa, 6-0 at the half over at Little Wolf High School in Manawa. And over in Eau Claire, 9-8 Hudson over on Eau Claire Memorial. Late in the first half there, but looks like Memorial is driving late. And those are the games today. We get a whole host of games tomorrow you can find here on Zaleski Sports. Take a quick look at those quickly. We'll have St. Mary Catholic over in Amherst tomorrow night. Marcus Ann at Assumption. Ladysmith's going to be at Edgar. Stratford is going to be in Mosinee. Neilsville Granton will be in New Lisbon. Green Bay Preble is going to be in Oshkosh, taking on Oshkosh West. Colby's at Stanley Boyd. Wapaka is going to be at Wrightstown. And Franklin is at Catholic Memorial. That's going to be at Carroll College tomorrow night. All those games can be found at ZaleskiSports.com. Also, stay tuned. Tomorrow we'll have all the scores from tonight statewide in football. And we'll have up-to-date scores and standings can be found as well at ZaleskiSports.com. And it is halftime here from Gerke as they are announcing the parents for the varsity and JV team. SPASH leads this one 14-7 up on Chippewa Falls as you're watching Week 1 high school football live on this Thursday night on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
I got referred to the orthodontist, and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here, and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free
consultation. Just makes sense. Mittens carries higher quality furniture from all of your favorite brands because we want you to be proud of your space.
It just makes sense. Mittens carries all of your favorite appliance brands so we can save you money on the products you trust.
It just makes sense that Mittens services what we sell because we want your home to be comfortable and run smoothly.
It just makes sense. Central Wisconsin has shopped at Mittens since 1938 because we have it all.
The auto service specialist at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service can change your oil, fix your brakes, align your vehicle, make that check engine light go away, and more. Great service from great people at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
They basically said, you're going to be in a wheelchair and walking with a walker. And I'm like, what? I'm like, that's my life. That's my life story. I looked around on the internet and I found Shai at Next Step Prosthetics. And I came in and met with him and I felt so comfortable here, so unfearful. He said, we're gonna get you up and walking.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
Halftime continues here from Stevens Point. SPASH up on top 14-7 over the Chippewa Falls Cardinals, looking to start their season off 1-0. Again, this was the same score that it was last year before. Chippewa Falls outscored SPASH 29-7 in the second half of that game last year. And Chippewa Falls will get the ball to start the second half tonight. But so far, really, neither team has shown too much of an ability to stop the other one. The only drives have been turnovers that have been stops. A fourth down stop for Chippewa Falls in the second quarter. SPASH stopped the Cardinals' first drive with a fumble recovery. Outside of that, though, it's been effective offense. Again, Chippewa Falls 155 yards of offense in the first half, 187 for the Panthers. Talon Schultz, 3 of 4 passing, 20 yards. All those were in the last 4 plays of the half, and then an interception that end of the half, he just took a shot, and Annietes was able to jump it and almost brought it back all the way. He's chased down from behind to end the half. And leading rusher for the Cardinals, 48 yards on 3 carries for Gavin Schultz, including that 40-yard touchdown run, the only scoring of the game for the Cardinals. Leading in attempts, 4 carries for 42 yards for junior Tyler Banke. Again, for SPASH, Breitbach, 6 of 9 passing for 120 yards and a touchdown. Completions of 34, 20, and 43 on the night. A couple of big plays. He's also the leading rusher, 9 carries, 54 yards, and a touchdown. Isaac Yang, 3 catches, 63 yards and a score. Annietes, 2 for 49. Ellinger, 5 carries for 22 yards, also on the ground. Again, tackles for loss and sacks. A sack for Cam Tesmer. He also recovered a fumble. And Annietes with the interception again at the end of the half. Again, it is 14-7 SPASH as they can announce the parents here at the break. Neither team has come back out yet to get ready for the second half. So SPASH looking to build off and make a stop to get the second half started. Chippewa Falls is going to look to tie this game up. Again, they will get the ball to start the second half. You're watching Week 1 high school football on Zaleski Sports, brought to you this evening by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
In every department at Dull Auto, you'll find people who've been in the industry for decades. Sales staff with a deep knowledge, not just of cars, but how to build relationships. A service team who always double checks each other's work. Dozens of people you may never meet who've been working for years to make buying and servicing a car feel fast and easy. In over 100 years at Dull Auto, we've learned to value experience. After working with our team, you'll value our experience too.
Excuse me, is this carpet stain resistant?
No, doesn't seem like it is. Sorry.
For advice from real flooring experts and huge savings on stain-resistant flooring, visit Carpet One. Carpet One Floor and Home. Right now at your local Carpet One, you can get help from our flooring experts while saving big and enjoying special financing on beautiful floors for your home. Come see us today.
After a couple years of this, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That's where Midstate Technical College comes in. Got a passion for helping people? Maybe you like cars. Are you into science? Are you good with computers? No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options. Stop getting by and level up today.
Halftime continues. Chippewa Falls back out there getting loose. And take a look at what both these two teams have coming up the rest of the season. SPASH, this is our first of 7 Panther broadcasts this year. We will not have them next week. They're up in Superior. Then they're going to Eau Claire Memorial, get their first look at the new field over at Memorial for the Panthers. That's going to be on the 5th. Then they're going to have back-to-back home games against Wisconsin Rapids and Hudson. They'll be at Wausau West, going to the Tom Field. Then they'll host Eau Claire North. Their final home game of the season will be on October 10th, and that's the big one against DC Everest. They'll end their season over in Marshfield. For Chippewa Falls, this is one of 2 broadcasts we have for the Cardinals this year. They're going to host Eau Claire Memorial next week. Then they go to New Richmond, host River Falls and Rice Lake back-to-back. They'll go to Superior as well. That's a conference game for them. They'll be at DC Everest on October 3rd. You can find that game on Zaleski Sports. Then they'll host Hudson. They'll end their season over in Menominee. Again, last year, they ended up 4th in the Big Rivers in a very, very good conference last season. Update as well over in Kaukauna. Kaukauna has tied it up against Notre Dame 14-14 with 15 seconds left in the first half. Still at the half, Rice Lake up on DC Everest 14-3 as both teams are back here now. We're getting warmed up. 40-0 Cadott up on Augusta at the half. New Richmond 28-14 at the half up on Marshfield. 6-0, third quarter now. Pacelli up on Manoa. About 3 minutes and change into the game there. 15-9, Eau Claire Memorial is taking the lead on Hudson at the half. Or in that beautiful new field over in Eau Claire. Both Memorial and North with new football fields. And, of course, this game, 14-7, SPASH on top of Chippewa Falls. And Chippewa Falls will start with the football once the second half gets underway. As you are watching Week 1 high school football on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield.
Halftime about to wind down here from Gerke Field here in Stevens Point. SPASH up by 7, 14-7. Isaac Yang touchdown catch from quarterback Trent Breitbach making his first start, and Breitbach himself with a 2-yard run late in that first half. The touchdown for the Cardinals, Gavin Schiltz from 40 early in the second quarter. And it'll be Cardinal football to begin, looking to tie things up. Both teams be able to move the ball effectively throughout the game. 135 yards of their 155 on the ground. For Chippewa Falls, they have been able to move the ball effectively. 7 runs of 10 or more yards, including runs of 23 by Tyler Banke and that 40-yard touchdown run from junior Gavin Schiltz. A couple of long runs as well from Jalen Smith of 11 and 10. He's only got 3 carries. He's only touched the ball 4 times. 26 yards rushing, 5 receiving, and he's had a couple of kick returns. So we get set for the second half. Might as well for a fringe at Ridgetop Exteriors. Just like these players are bringing their best to the field, Ridgetop Exteriors is bringing top-tier performance to your home. Roofing, siding, windows, and doors. Ridgetop Exteriors has the winning strategy to protect your home. So visit ridgetopexteriors.com. SPASH will kick things off. Looks like they'll kick left to right. So you look at your screen. In non-conference football. Game 1 of 7 tonight, 9 tomorrow. Also jump into our first couple of volleyball matches next week. Yeah, SPASH will head out there. Looks like Ethan Fisher to kick things off. With an all-time kicker number of 43. Twins safeties deep, including Smith. I think Braden Runstrom back there as well. The third quarter is underway. A little onside kick, surprise onside kick, and did it get far enough? As we had a fan get on the field. I can honestly say it's the first time I've seen that at a high school game. A shirtless fan was on the field, and that's a bad break for SPASH. They had that surprise onside executed perfectly, and a goofball running onto the field ends up changing it. As whoever that is, they're chasing him down. With absolute stupidity. And from one listening next to me, it sounded like I wasn't watching, it looks like they hit a player. That's unacceptable. And now they'll have to kick it deep. End over end kick will bounce into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. And so Chippewa Falls will start. Yeah, they'll set it up at the 20-yard line, 1st down and 10. As that whole scenario is, in every sense of the word, ridiculous. That should not be happening. So here's Chippewa Falls, their first drive of the 3rd quarter. Motion man across, a bit of a high snap, now rolling right. Design quarterback run for Schiltz. Trying to cut back, breaking tackles, cuts all the way back across the field, now cuts back again, looking to throw. He's inside the 10. He'll get brought down inside the 10, mark him down at the 7-yard line. It's a loss of 13. Rochak eventually is able to bring him down. And they're going to actually give him the 8, so a loss of 12, 2nd and 22. Counter left and past the 10 to the 13-yard line. Gain of 5 for Schiltz. Third down and 17. Looking to throw. Throwback screen. And nothing doing from Smith. Anani Eddies will bring him down at the line of scrimmage. No gain. There was a pancake on the play. A huge block on the edge, but no one blocked Johnny Anani Eddies. And it's 1, 2, 3 and out for Chippewa Falls here in the 3rd quarter. Our first punt of the season is on the way. Colin Clary will kick it away. Sager and Roth back to return, standing at their own 45-yard line for the SPASH Panthers. High spiraling kick caught by Roth at the 48. Cuts up the right hash, breaking outside inside the Chippewa Falls 40, mark him down at the 38. A 14-yard return. A 40-yard punt with 9:38 to go here in quarter number 3. Remember that Stevens Pin Orthopedics is proud to provide complimentary sports physicals to Central Wisconsin athletes this now fall. Call 715-344-0701 to schedule your appointment. Again, 715-344-0701. Breitbach with an empty backfield. Now he'll motion Roth. He'll fake it, looking up the seam. Got a man, and it's knocked away from Yang. Incomplete. That is Schiltz on the coverage. Made a great play. And as the throw was on line, and right when it hit the hands of Yang, so did the right shoulder of Gavin Schiltz. 2nd down coming up. Calvin Roth, the back to the right. Anani Eddy, single receiver, bottom of your screen. Twin receivers up top. Now here is Roth turning the corner, cuts upfield, jukes a man, spins inside the 35, mark him at the 32 on a gain of 6. It'll be 3rd down and 4 coming up for the SPASH offense. 3rd down and 4. Twin receivers, low snap. Right back's going to keep it himself, turns upfield, trying to get something, breaks a couple of tackles, but he's Schultz there again. Will stop him. Looks like they're going to give him a no gain or a loss of a yard, and it'll be 4th down. It was all set up with that low snap, so 4th down and 5. And now the Cardinals with a chance to make a stop here. They've made one 4th down stop as Ellinger hobbling off the field. Looks like he's cramping. He's trying to get to the sideline, and he cannot as he is going to head down and immediately steps out as he is cramping down on the field. You could tell that's... You're going to see that a few times, first game of the season on both sides, as they work on Zach Ellinger. Might as well find a great variety of breakfast options at the Rock and Roll Cafe. Breakfast, lunch, Friday fish fry, and service with a smile. Open daily for breakfast and lunch only on Stanley Street in Stevens Point. 4th down, 5 yards to go. SPASH started with great field position at the 38-yard line. Again, Gavin Schultz has made his presence felt defensively. A pass defense, the big 3rd down stop. Got a TFL. Again, as they stretch out Ellinger. As we're waiting to get him off the field before they can resume play. So they're shooting out both his legs as, again, he came off very gingerly. That was, without a doubt, I mean, that are all the telltale signs of a cramp. He's still on his back, and now they'll help him up and carry him off the field. And now set to resume play. 4th down and 5. Yang and Sager, bottom of the screen. Receiver, Sager in the slot. Merriweather, wing right. They'll orbit Ananiadis. He'll take the toss. He's going to look to throw. He's going to throw it deep. He's got Yang wide open. Touchdown, SPASH. Johnny Ananiadis on the option pass. Takes the arrow out of the quiver. And from 33 yards out, gives Isaac Yang his 2nd touchdown of the night. Another Surf Pro Jamie Wenzel touchdown. Can call Jamie Wenzel and Surf Pro the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Wow. Snap good, hold good, kick is up, and kick is good. 8:07 to go here, quarter number 3. SPASH with a 2-score lead, 21-7. You're watching Week 1 football on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. B-BT.
It was good. SPASH to kick off. Twin safeties deep, standing at the 10-yard line. Fisher to kick things off. High end-over-end kick will be taken at the 5-yard line by Jalen Smith. Cuts up the right hash, 15, 20, trying to get to the corner, 20, and brought down As he reverses field, stays on his feet, gets past the 25 to the 28-yard line. Nice return. 23 yards from Jalen Smith, first down. Chippewa Falls. Still plenty of time left, but this is I think with the way that the offense runs, this is a pretty big drive for the Cardinal offense. Double wing look. Toss Smith going right. He got a hole. Cuts up field. He'll be brought down past the 35. Mark him at the 37. The gain of 9. Second down and a yard. And there's a flinch on the left guard. They're trying to say he's drawn off. Now looks like that'll be on the guard, Carson Parker, if they do call it on the Cardinals. If SPASH did shift, well, then there was but no one entered the neutral zone. There was a clear flinch. By the left guard. As they're discussing this one quite a while. It was Sawyer Ostrowski who shifted over on his defensive line spot. And they're going to call that one an illegal movement on the defense. That's going to be a first down for Chippewa Falls. So the defense, they say, drew the offense off on the false start. Sweep left, spinning his way inside, past the 45, brought down at the 47. On a gain of 5, that's Colin Clary, the second carry of the night. Tackle made by Sager and Warzala. So again, second down and 5 as Smith and Clary head to the bench. And 4 talented runners in this backfield for the Cardinals. They can balance things out if you have Clary and Smith, and then you can go to Benke and Schultz. Counter left, cutting back inside off a guard, gets into SPASH territory. Mark him at the 49 for Schultz on a gain of 4. It'll be third down and 1 for the Cardinal offense as they're in plus territory. There's that big offensive line. Noah King, 285. Carson Parker, 300 pounds, the left side of that Cardinal line. They've been doing a lot of running to the left. Toss right for Benke. He's got the first down and more. Diving inside the 45. Mark him at the 43-yard line on a gain of 6. First down, Chippewa Falls. Fifth carry for Tyler Benke, 48 yards. With 5:42 to go and counting here in quarter number 3. We're halfway through this quarter. First down and 10. Again, everything tight. Schultz and Benke, the wings. And a sweep right. Plenty of room for Benke around the right side. Turns the corner and is tripped up inside the 30 by Sager. Mark him at the 26-yard line on a gain of 17. There's a big run. And Sager saved 6 points there for the SPASH defense. Might as well let no matter what your everyday life looks like, Fleet Farm has you covered at the best prices guaranteed. Auto, pet, bird, farm, and snacks. Fleet Farm has everything you need and all at the lowest prices. And now we got a whistle and a timeout taken by the SPASH defense. Their first of the half with exactly 5 minutes to go here in quarter number 3. SPASH on top, 21-7. Chippewa Falls, though, is on the drive thanks to their ground attack. As you're watching Week 1 high school football on Zaleski Sports, brought to you this evening by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
Ski's Meat Market is your locally owned premier meat market filled with so many delicious favorites featuring hundreds of varieties of bratwurst, chicken, pork, steak, and so much more. No matter what you're looking for, everything you'll find at Ski's Meat Market is always fresh with so many local gems including pizzas, salsas, deli meats, and a variety of homemade dips, pasta salads, veggies, loaded baked potatoes, and drinks. Ski's is a one-stop shop for all your culinary needs. They're always adding new flavors and specialty products. Ski's Meat Market on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point.
You're gonna love home furniture. Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and the Amish to Central Wisconsin.
First and 10. As we got time still being called by our official. Reset things. There's another player being taken off the field. Another player cramping. Again. First and 10 at the SPASH 26-yard line. Exactly 5 minutes to go, quarter number 3. Toss left for Smith. Gets a couple of blocks, but he does not get past the line of scrimmage. Henry Roth in on the tackle. No gain on the play. Second down. Looks like they're actually going to give him a yard, so 2nd and 9. So they get him to the 25. There's Roth in on the tackle. Smith and Benke, the wings. Toss for Smith. He's going to drive forward behind that big offensive line. He'll get inside the 25 to the 22 on a gain of 3. It'll be 3rd down and about 6. And we've seen no back-to-back plays that left side of that line. Again, Noah King, 6'7", 285. Carson Parker, 6'5", 300. You look at even Gunnar Herman, 6'6", 300. Westaby, 6'3", 285. Elijah Swope, 290. This is a huge offensive line. 3rd down and 6. Benke motions across. Counter, and it's read well. And no gain on the play. And that is Cam Tesmer who will make the stop. So 4th down and 6 with 3:25 to go and counting. So the 3rd big play by Cam Tesmer tonight. He's had the fumble recovery. He had a sack. Then he makes a big stop there on 3rd down. Sweep for Benke, trying to get to the corner. Offensive line, throwing him out of the club. He turns upfield. He is to the goal line, diving. Is he in? He is not. He'll be 1st and goal inside the 5. Markham at the 2. He got 20. I don't know who was the blocker on that play, but he literally threw a defender out of the way. That was an unreal block. That was Smith. Jalen Smith had a handful of jersey and just launched a defender to clear it up. Benke sweeps in. He's going to walk in. Touchdown, Cardinals. Benke from 2 yards out finishes what he started the play before, and it's a one-score game, 21-13, with 2:49 to go here in quarter number 3. Extra point pending. And Schultz, who will kick the extra point. Snap a bit low, it's dropped. And now they got to try and make something out of nothing. Cutting up field, and he's going to get in. It worked. So a bad snap's going to turn into 2 points. So that was not planned, but it works perfectly for the Cardinals. On the bad snap, as taking it in is Bo Ashley, the sophomore backup quarterback. And it's now a 6-point game, 21-15, Smash on top. As you were watching Week 1 high school football on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture. Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture. West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post.
(21-15) Smash on top after that broken play turned into 2 points. On the conversion by Bo Ashley, 6'4", 195, the backup quarterback. Again, kicking away will be the left tackle Noah King, 6'7", 285. Sager and Roth back deep. High end over end kick, it's short. It'll take a bounce and be picked up at the 14-yard line by Kason Sager. Spins upfield on the left side past the 30 and brought down at the 31-yard line. The ball may have come out. Smash pointing that they have it. The sideline of the Cardinals pointing they have it. And looks like Smash will keep it. 2:44 remaining here, quarter number 3. Might as well, that tonight's game is brought to you by Blinds and Designs by Kelly, Premier Auto Body, Dahl Automotive, Stevens Point Brewery, Lee Ayers Jewelers, Point Heating and Cooling, and Portesi Pizza. Again, my name is Mike Wendland. Angelica Dean on the production side of things tonight. Here from Stevens Point. Ball at the 31-yard line, left hash for Trent Breitbach and the Spash offense. Panthers up by 6 now. They will have Yang and Schmidt bottom of the screen. Breitbach rolling right. He's got time. Now pressure coming. Throws it. Diving attempt and incomplete. Looking for Tegan Schmidt. And it'll be second down coming up. That late pressure coming from Brigham Garrett's. And we have, looks like Roth down on the field. Looks like he might be cramping too. Again, you're gonna see these a lot these first couple of weeks as guys get used to extended time on the field. It's not like practice anymore. You're going hard for 48 minutes. We saw Ellinger earlier, and now it's Roth. As we wait to get him off the field. Working on his left leg. And we'll see who is the next running back in. It looks like Owen Wolf-Schirik out there, as well as a number 7 who I do not have. So second down and 10 for the Spash offense, 2:38 on the clock. Now down to their third halfback. And also looking at Johnny Nandietis on the sideline. And they do get the handoff and spinning past the 30 to the 32-yard line, a gain of a yard. So 3rd down and 9, the clock runs, approaching 2 minutes to go. Twin receivers, bottom of the screen. They'll orbit Schmidt. He's going to look up the left side, looking for his man, and he gets him in stride. What a throw. But was he in bounds? Yes, he was at the 40-yard line. The catch by Sam Kornowski. And it's a gain of 28. Another big play for the SPASH passing offense. And that time they throw it to the big sophomore Kornowski, 6'3". They tried the 4th down fade to him back in the first quarter. And Breitbach dropped it right in his hands. 1st and 10. Hand off to Will Peralta. And he will get to the 36 on a gain of 4. Another running back in, Peralta, the junior, 6'1", 185. As Roth heading back in there. Again, still working on the sidelines on Ellinger. Again, Nandietis had left the game as well earlier. Yang, single receiver, bottom of your screen. Quick pass, and that's going to be incomplete. Looking on the far side for Schmidt. It'll be 3rd down and 6. That was you call it the old RPO, a run-pass option. And they're trusting Breitbach to make the decision to pull it back. And then make the call. As SPASH is going to have to take a timeout as their personnel grouping was all out of sorts with 55 seconds left here in quarter number 3. It'll be 3rd down and 6. As SPASH hanging on to a 6-point lead as you're watching Week 1 football on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
And the most important of those things is to have the ability to do things and treat patients in such a way that you're, that you're able to do things in such a way that you're controlling the decisions that are made, and you have that ability to change things when you feel like they're not the best things for you or for your patients, and that's really important.
3rd down, 6 yards to go for the SPASH offense. Be an empty backfield for Breitbach. Twin receivers on each side, a deep slot motioning across is Roth. He's going to look to throw. He's going to throw it deep, looking for Yang again. He's got him inside the 5. Yang again inside to the 4-yard line. It's a gain of 32. The second option pass, and Yang's got 128 yards on 5 catches. And his only catch of less than 20 yards was a touchdown. Have yourself a day, Isaac Yang. Final 30 seconds here, the 3rd quarter. Yang will be slot left top of your screen alongside of Kornowski. Roth is the back to the left to Breitbach, tight end and wing to the right. Breitbach keeps it himself inside the 5, driving for the goal line. And he's going to be a yard short. He got 3. It'll be 2nd down and goal to go when the 4th quarter begins. SPASH is going to try, and they will not get there. And that is the end of quarter number 3. It will be second down and goal to go for SPASH when the fourth quarter gets underway, hanging on to a 6-point lead. 21-15 Panthers as you're watching Week 1 football on Zaleski Sports, brought to you this evening by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
Looking for a place where everyone feels at home? Welcome to Point Brewery, your family-friendly tap room with something for everyone. From a wide variety of local brews to classic Point sodas for the kids, we've got the perfect pour for everyone. Craving a bite? We've got hot, cheesy Portesi pizzas ready when you are. Whether you're hanging out inside or soaking up the sun in our outdoor beer garden, there's space to unwind. Planning a celebration? Reserve our private event room and make it a gathering to remember. Point Brewery, good times, great taste, all on tap.
Selling your car to Doll Auto is quick and easy. Bring your title and keys, and you'll have a check in as little as 30 minutes. Still owe money on your vehicle? No problem. We'll take care of it. Doll Auto. Simple.
For the best food in town, look no further than Rock and Roll Cafe on Stanley Street in Stevens Point. This locally owned, 50s-themed diner loves to support their community while providing a full menu of breakfast and lunch options, along with all-day breakfasts and Friday fish fry. Enjoy a fun, family atmosphere with delicious meals made from scratch, including skillets and tasty burgers. Dine in or take out is welcome, Mondays through Saturdays from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Treat yourself to a mouth-watering experience at the Rock and Roll Cafe on Stanley Street in Stevens Point.
Second and goal, Breitbach keeps it himself, runs over a defender, and he scores. Touchdown SPASH as the fourth quarter gets underway, and in 3 seconds, they're on the board. Breitbach with his second rushing touchdown of the day. But there is a flag down on the far side, so hang on. There is a flag down on the far side. Touchdown is good. Unsportsmanlike conduct on Chippewa Falls. So they're going to put it half the distance. And so SPASH is then going to go for 2 to try and get back to a 14-point game. However, now they are going to move it to a half the distance point. So SPASH, after the personal foul, will go for 2. I think Breitbach will look to either get it to Roth or call his own number again. Roth to his left, Breitbach in the gun. Motioning across is Merriweather. Keeps it himself, gets a hole, and he walks in. 2-point conversion is good. Makes it 29-15. We'll keep it here after the score. That was a Surf Pro Jamie Wenzel touchdown and 2-point conversion from Trent Breitbach. I can call Jamie Wenzel and Surf Pro the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Surf Pro like it never even happened. 29-15 your score. SPASH back up by 14. A conventional 2-point conversion. As now, with 11:57 to go, 2-score game. Chippewa Falls, they did not open up their passing game until late in the first half. Still plenty of football left. It's only 14 points. A lot of football to be played yet. But yeah, I think this is more or less a must-score drive for the Cardinals if they want to come back in this one. With the way their offense runs, that ball control, ground and pound power offense, they got to get 7 points here. As Fisher will kick it off, the sophomore backup running back. You'll have a 10-yard approach. Twin safeties back deep to return for Chippewa Falls. High end-over-end kick will be taken back at the 5-yard line by Smith. Cuts up the left hash, breaking tackles, he's got a hole. 25-30 and brought down past the 30 as they jostle on the near side. As Josiah Eisenberger was getting into it with a Panther. So at the 32-yard line, first down and 10, Chippewa Falls. And you got to think it is a must-score drive for this Cardinal offense with just the way their defense has not gotten off the field. Their only stop was a turnover on downs deep in the red zone. Reverse or counter right on a double handoff as Smith will get to the 36-yard line on a gain of 4. C.J. Haas in there, Sager in on the hit. And another player down for SPASH as the Panthers continuing to battling cramps. With 11:32 remaining, 29-15 the score, SPASH up by 2 scores. You're watching Week 1 high school football on Zaleski Sports, brought to you this evening by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
When it comes to vehicle maintenance and repairs, Stevens Point knows you can always put your trust in AutoSelect. Keeping up with vehicle maintenance is often an inconvenience, but with locations on Highway 10 East and Church Street in Plover, AutoSelect will have you back on the road in no time. Enjoy their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty, along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. Quality, dependable, automotive care experts you can trust in Stevens Point, Plover, and in Weston. At AutoSelect, you're good to go.
It'll be 2nd down and 7 when play does resume. Again, a Panther right in the middle of the field being looked at by the training staff. The, I think, 4th different player now being treated for essentially, again, cramping. But just, you can tell just the way they look. And you see this week 1, week 2 a lot during the high school season. Happened a lot last year, too. We don't know who the player is yet. What, earlier, Ellinger. Nani Eddies. Roth went down earlier. I haven't seen Nani Eddies in a while. And as that looks to be Nate Bernstein, who is once again being carried off of the field. And incredible strength by the training staff. Just actual physical strength. So Bernstein on the sideline being looked at. Ball is out on a down and SPASH back on top of it. And once again, Cam Tesmer with another fumble recovery as that snap, the toss to, looks like Gabriel King, was dropped, and SPASH forces another turnover at the Chippewa Falls 32-yard line. And now a chance for SPASH to throw a knockout punch here. They can score here, go up 3 scores. Roth is back out there. He'll line up in the slot with Yang and Schmidt on that same side. Sager, single receiver to the right. Wing is Owen Wolf-Schierick. No motion, Roth across. And Breitbach's going to look to throw. He's going to look deep. He's got Yang in double coverage into the end zone. He's got him. Touchdown, Isaac Yang. From 32 yards out. What a day for Isaac Yang. 6 catches, 160 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Again, I said during pregame, both these teams had lost most of their skill position production from last year. Isaac Yang has picked up the slack in a big way. He has been stellar getting up the field. Snap down, hold good. Kick is up. Kick is good. 36-15. SPASH on top, 11-19 remaining here in quarter number 4. And you are watching Week 1 high school football on Zaleski Sports, brought to you this evening by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield. Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
Fisher to kick things off. Twin safeties back deep, standing at their own 10-yard line for Chippewa Falls. Now down 3 scores after a couple of 3 turnovers in the game for the Cardinals, 2 fumbles and an interception. Line drive kick caught at the 7-yard line by Owen Hediger. He's going to get thrown to the ground, Pat, just past the 20-yard line by Peralta. No one blocked Peralta, and ball's at the 22-yard line with 11:14 to go. 1st and 10 for the Cardinals. Cardinals with 224 yards of offense. SPASH now 326 unofficially. Update as well, DC Everest has taken the lead on Rice Lake 18-14. Sweep for Benke, trying to get to the corner, gets a couple of blocks and brought down out of bounds on the near sideline. We'll mark him at the 23-yard line. Looks like Rodcheck in on the tackle. He got a yard. And it's 2nd down and 9. Update as well, New Richmond all over Marshfield, 42-17. Oakland Memorial down by 1, 16-15. Hudson leads that game. Game's the Big Rivers and Wisconsin Valley we got covered up here. Sweep left, trying to cut in and getting stacked up and brought down past the 25 to the 27. On the carry, that was Enzo Isham. Gain of 4. 3rd down and 5. 10:38 to go and counting. It's like Benke and Isham, the 2 wings. Looking to throw, looking for the out route, looking for his man. Got him at the 45, and going down there is Isham. Gains a gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Cardinals. Again, they got to start opening up that passing game. 5 of 6 passing is Talon Schultz for 38 yards. He threw an interception at the end of the first half. Just trying to make a play. Double wing look. Smith back out there. He'll motion. And he's going to get it sweeping left. Gets a block from Benke. Turns the corner. 45-40, cutting back in and slides in bounds at the 36-yard line. Gain of 19 for Jalen Smith. You give him an even 20 yards. Get him to 35. Now 63 yards rushing. 3 backs over 57 yards for this Cardinal rushing attack. Low toss, sweeping for Benke to the right side. Jumps over the line, gets to the 30 on a gain of 5. Again, you can mark it down more often than not for 5+ just behind this mammoth and powerful offensive line. Like, this O-line has been a force. If they were wearing the motion W, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference. And there's a fumble, and Isham's going to pick it up, try and get to the corner. Being chased down, and he'll be thrown to the ground inbounds on the far side by James Warzala. Ended up being a loss of 4. Definitely not the fault of Enzo Isham, the sophomore running back. Did what he could to just pick it up. They give him a loss of 3, 3rd down and 8. With 8:21 to go here, quarter number 4. Cardinals trying to pull off a miracle comeback here. They need to score quick and get some help. Sweep right for Benke, he gets a block. It's inside the 30 and spun to the ground at the 29-yard line by Racek. Give him a gain of 4. It will be 4th down and 4 yards to go. Benke now 97 yards unofficially. 4 carries of 10+, and also a touchdown. I'm glad to have you joining us wherever you are. That double wing look. Double counter, and Benke is swarmed in the backfield, and that's the turnover on downs. First man in as Aiden Muanatua will bring him down for a loss of 2 on the play, and SPASH will take over 1st and 10 with 7:27 to go and a 3-score lead. And it's looking like SPASH will be on their way to a 1-0 start to the season. And this week 1, Wisconsin Valley Big Rivers clashes. Rice Lake retakes the lead on DC Evers 22-18 in that one. And New Richmond all over Marshfield 42-17. And Hudson 23-15 over Eau Claire Memorial. Breitbach keeps it himself, cuts up field. There's nothing there. He'll get back to the line and no further. Breitbach 14 pass attempts. 8 of 14. 180 yards, a couple of touchdowns. Isaac Yang, 5 catches for $160 and 2 scores. 4 catches of 32 yards or more for Yang. Again, his only reception under 20 was a touchdown. Roth and Anandi Eddies each with a completed pass to him. Anandi Eddies was a touchdown option pass on 4th down. As flags all over the place, and I think we're going to have a delay game, and we will. As we do have our mystery running back checking out of the game. Breitbach keeps it himself, cuts up field, back to the original line of scrimmage. And he'll give him a gain of 6. 3rd down and 9 coming up. Clock will run, 6:23 to go and counting. Breitbach now 14 carries, 63 yards and a couple of touchdowns. He's thrown for 2, he's run for 2. Yes, again, last year was 36-21. It's 36-15 now. Breitbach gonna look to throw. Gonna throw it up the seam, and it's intercepted and knocked away. It was almost picked off. And Yang, playing defense that time, knocks it away from Carter Johnson. As Breitbach threw it right to the safety, but then Yang does his best Hunter Renfro impersonation back in the day and knocks that one away. So 4th down, punting unit out. Clock stops with 5:49 to go. And Breitbach is in to punt. Smith standing at his own 37-yard line. First punt of the season for the SPASH Panthers. They send some pressure, high end over end kick. We'll take a SPASH bounce. That hits the up back, and SPASH is gonna get it. Braden Runstrom. Smith told him get out of the way, and Runstrom just goes and dives to his face and just kind of turtles up, and the ball hits him on the bounce, and SPASH recovers at the 31-yard line. Just a play that cannot happen. It's recovered by Henry Roth. And that's the type of play that is week 1 football. As it'll be in on the left hash at the 31-yard line of Chippewa Falls. SPASH line, Peyton Karalunas at left tackle. It's like Zach Horn at guard. And there was a penalty after the play, a personal foul on SPASH. So after all that, there's probably the celebration and some sort of personal foul call. So SPASH started at the 46-yard line. 1st and 10. Rotho motion into the backfield. Breitbach pulls it back. Steps, jukes a man to the 40, 35, 30. Into the clear. 25, 20, 15, and 10, 5. Touchdown, SPASH. Breitbach scores from 46. His 3rd touchdown on the ground tonight. Gets him over 100 yards rushing. 3 unanswered touchdowns here in the 4th quarter for SPASH. 5th total touchdown for Breitbach. And it is now all SPASH as they are on their way to an opening week win. 42-15. Take advantage of the 4th turnover of the game. Snap good, hold down, kick is up, kick is good. 43-15 your score, SPASH on top here in week number 1. As you're watching week 1 football on Zaleski Sports, presented this evening by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts?
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin.
When it comes to vehicle maintenance and repairs, Stevens Point knows you can always put your trust in Auto Select. Keeping up with vehicle maintenance is often an inconvenience, but with locations on Highway 10 East and Church Street in Plover, Auto Select will have you back on the road in no time. Enjoy their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty, along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. Quality, dependable, automotive care experts.
5:29 to go, 43-15, SPASH on top. They've broken this one open. 3 unanswered touchdowns here in this 4th quarter. 2 rushes and then a pass from Breitbach as Smith will catch that kickoff inside the 5, gets a block, cuts now right, trying to get to the corner. To the 20, stiff arms a man, to the 25, to the near side, and brought down past the 30 to the 32-yard line. Tackle made by Gabe Gersmel. There is a penalty down on the far side at the 30-yard line. So where do they... A block in the back on the Cardinals will push them back 10. And that's a spot foul that'll push them back to the 20-yard line. There's a block in the back. They'll start at the 20, 5:19 to go, quarter number 4. Cardinals out in the gun, twin receivers each side. Looking at that quick out route to Smith, get to the 26-yard line, mark him down at the 27 on a gain of 7. Rocek with another tackle. Yeah, when he's had to throw. Looking to throw. Looking deep. Flag down. That's going to be... What a catch! That wasn't even the intended receiver, but Isham makes the play anyway. Into SPASH territory. Mark him at the midfield on the dot. Gain of 23. What a catch. There were two receivers there, and it wasn't even the right receiver who caught it. It's pass interference on SPASH. They'll decline it and take the result. Second catch for Isham. Update as well. DC Everest back on top of Rice Lake, 25-22. Everest back on top. Final 3 minutes of that game. 2:45. New Richmond up on Marshfield, 42-23. 6 minutes left in that game. First and 10, Chippewa Falls here, 4:24 to go and counting. Ball right at midfield. Talon Schultz looking to throw. Quick bubble pass. Got his man cutting up field in 45. And brought down just shy of the 40. Markham at the 40, a gain of 10. That is Owen Munson. His second catch of the day. As it's a first down. Tackle made by Harrison Boggs. Oakland Memorial back within 2 of Hudson with the final minute of that game. 23-21 Hudson. And we got false starts all over the place. 4 separate flags get thrown. You could call one of 4 separate players for that false start. And move them back 5. Chippewa Falls doesn't have over 300 yards of offense, 306. SPASH 373. Offensively, clock will run under 3:47 to go. 43-15. Looking to throw. He's got time. Throws it. Tipped up in the air and caught by Munson. Gets a gain of 6. So again, Munson 6'3". Brought down C.J. Haas, a sophomore defensive back. That's where being tall helps. The ball was tipped up in the air, but Munson was taller than everybody else, boxed out and got the rebound. Second down and 9. Schultz to throw. Looking deep up the side, looking for Munson. Got him, and he's pushed out of bounds, and there comes the flag. Yep. C.J. Haas shoved Munson to the ground before the ball got there. That's an easy pass interference call if they rule this ball catchable. It was right on the sideline, but it definitely... I mean, the interference was clear as day. The question is, do they rule that catchable? If not, it's 15 yards, and they are going to call it. The ball was borderline catchable on the sideline. It was overthrown. But it was a two-handed shove on that near side. So 15 yards, ball at the 24-yard line. First down and 10, Cardinals. Under 3 minutes to go. Trip receivers, top of the screen. Munson, single receiver to the right. A little bit of a slow snap, and now pressure coming. Throws to an out route. Got his. That's dropped. Had him, but dropped. So second down and 10. 2:54 to go. Of course, stay tuned after the game tonight. We're going to have your Nasonville Dairy post-game show. The way things are now, we'll talk with Coach Ryan Eigenberger and a SPASH player. It'll be in our highlight house. Of course, over here as well, about 9 more games tomorrow night as well. I'll be in Oshkosh at Titan Stadium, Oshkosh West, and Green Bay Preble. Again, a slow snap, and there's the handoff to Benke, cutting back left, diving back inside the hashes, inside the 20. Mark him at the 18-yard line on a gain of 7. And that will put Benke over 100 yards for the game. Give him a gain of 6. 101 yards. 3rd down and 4. Throws. And there's one intercepted. Picked off. By SPASH, that is Will Milsna, the junior defensive back with the interception. The 5th turnover of the game. 2 fumbles, 2 interceptions, and a technically muffed punt. And SPASH will take over with some of the backups in. Looks like Braden Jankowski into the game at quarterback. As well as they had Jaden Zeese for a second, which might set a state record. Handoff up the gut, past the 30 to the 36-yard line. Gain of 17 for Peralta. So Jaden, something to keep an eye on, Jaden Zeese listed in the program at 7 feet tall. It might be the record for tallest player in Wisconsin football. As Peralta once again, he'll dive toward the 30-yard line. He'll get 3. As the clock will run, we're in the final couple of minutes here. So SPASH on their way to a 1-0 start to the regular season. Of course, again, stay tuned. Your Nasonville Dairy post-game show will be on the field following the game. We're in the final 80 seconds. 2nd down and 7. Peralta again, nothing there. 3rd down coming up. It's a couple of plays left. Keep you guys updated as well. Final minute over in Rice Lake. DC Everest up on Warriors, 25-22. Rice Lake is driving. And we have 4 Wisconsin Valley Big Rivers crossovers being played tonight on our network. New Richmond was up big on Marshfield. Memorial was close with Hudson. Let's see if that game went final. So we start to wind things down here. And Hudson, early 4th quarter, so they're up 30-21. 49-25 New Richmond all over Marshfield. Peralta handoff. He'll go to right tackle and gain a couple. Make it 4th down. And that should do it. And looks like this one will come to an end. They don't have to run another play. And as the time winds down, the SPASH Panthers will start their season 1-0. Your final score tonight, SPASH 43 and Chippewa Falls 15. Again, stay tuned. We have your Nasonville Dairy post-game show on the way next. We're down the field with Coach Eigenberger and a SPASH player right here on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, We ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafetieri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafetieri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. B-BT.com.
Ski's Meat Market is your locally owned premier meat market filled with so many delicious favorites featuring hundreds of varieties of bratwurst, chicken, pork, steak, and so much more. No matter what you're looking for, everything you'll find at Ski's Meat Market is always fresh with so many local gems, including pizzas, salsas, deli meats, and a variety of homemade dips.
For the Panthers, Breitbach throws for 2, runs for 3, Yang with 3 touchdowns, Tesmer with 2 fumble recoveries and a sack. Just everything going the way of SPASH in this one, especially in that fourth quarter, as they pick up a 43-15 win. As they break it down, we're going to get Coach Eichenberg here momentarily for our post-game coverage here on Zaleski Sports. As SPASH, a little bit of vengeance after last year. They went to Chippewa Falls and got hit in the mouth. Cardinals were able to run all over SPASH, but this time it was the other way around. Second half was all Stevens Point. They held them to 7 in the first, 8 in the second half, and that was it. And they took advantage of all of the miscues. Again, 2 interceptions, 2 fumble recoveries, a punt that hit one of the blockers, and SPASH gets the big win here in week number 1. As we'll see in just a moment, we'll get Coach Eichenberg over here to see who he has joining him tonight for our post-game coverage, or who's going to be in our highlight house tonight. As so far, the Wisconsin Valley gets the first win of this crossover week against the Big Rivers. Looks like New Richmond will make it 1-1. DC Everest was up 3 late on Rice Lake. We'll see if we can get a look at that one, as that one was winding down very late. As they're in the final 20 seconds there, and DC Everest hang on to a 3-point lead. As they'll break it down here, and we'll get it out here shortly. We'll see who joins Coach for our post-game interviews to celebrate this convincing win for the SPASH Panthers. And 43-15, your final score. So fans starting out with parents' night as well. So we'll keep an eye out here for Coach. For our post-game coverage. So that being said, we're actually going to take a quick timeout. Be back in just a couple of moments with Coach Eigenberger. Actually, no, it looks like we're going to keep it here. He's on his way over. As we're going to get our post-game coverage continuing here for the Week 1 win for the SPASH Panthers. Get a measure of vengeance here for the SPASH team. And hang on, folks. We'll be back in a couple of moments here on Zaleski Sports.
When it comes to vehicle maintenance and repairs, Stevens Point knows you can always put your trust in AutoSelect. Keeping up with vehicle maintenance is often an inconvenience, but with locations on Highway 10 East and Church Street in Plover, AutoSelect will have you back on the road in no time. Enjoy their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty, along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. Quality, dependable, automotive care experts you can trust in Stevens Point, Plover, and in Weston. At AutoSelect, you're good to go.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years.
Back here, Coach Eigenberger is going and finding Calvin Roth for our Highlight House Player of the Game. Roth played both ways and special teams, had some nice plays, also threw a deep ball. A little bit of everything here as we'll get him joining us shortly here as they're both on their way over. As the Panthers, again, a convincing Week 1 win here on Zaleski Sports as Coach Eigenberger, Kevin Roth joining us. And Coach, obviously, I know these guys remembered last year. It's a new home field compared to what you had to go up there last year, but you guys took advantage of every single mistake they made and showed that you guys are ready.
Yeah, no, I'm really proud. I mean, it's hard on a short week and going in with with guys that are getting out there for the first time, and that's why guys like Calvin are really important that can provide that leadership returning. And I thought those guys just did a great job, whether they were new out there and cramping up and we had to throw guys in that never even practiced positions. So it was awesome. I'm really proud of all the guys. We had mistakes too, but yeah, I mean, we limited them, I think, and we were able to rally, and that's what we talked about before the game.
And you talk about limiting things. You forced 5 turnovers from them, 2 interceptions, 2 fumbles, a blocker being hit on a punt. I guess, what does it mean for you guys to be able to force them into making mistakes and not letting them really get into their game?
I mean, I think that's what we've done the last few years of just really, just flying around on defense, and it's kind of a joke that we talk about too. We always say that, flying around, and they just make plays, just whenever we need them. And there's some opportune times where we took advantage, and and then we got the ball and able to capitalize on both sides. So defense, I mean, I'm really proud. A lot of guys in there, they're gashing us a little bit at times, and then all of a sudden, boom, big play, big play. That's what we've had the last few years. It's just that big play type of players out there.
And you talk about big plays. Last thing I want to ask is some of the guys who are getting in the line for the first time, obviously Trent had a big game, but Isaac Yang, 6 catches, 5 of them were 20-plus yards from 3 different quarterbacks. I guess talk about seeing so many plays of 20-plus that you guys show you can open things up downfield.
Yeah, I mean, and that was one of our thoughts too, is just trying to be a little bit more aggressive out there, and we were able to handle that. So we know that IY is a great dynamic ball catcher out there, and he's gonna get open. Johnny Ananietti's jaw is gonna get out there and get open. So that's what we want to do. We want to push the ball a little bit and make teams kind of back up and soften up the box so Kelvin can get some running lanes.
And lastly, I got to ask, talk about guys like him playing both ways, playing special teams. Like, it's especially on a night like tonight where guys are going to be cramping up. It's a tough task. I guess, talk about what it means to have some guys who are able to play in every facet of the game.
Yeah, I mean, it's incredible. The amount of work that they put in to go into that, and just to. On a night where we ask a lot of Calvin, we ask a lot of Ellinger and Ananietti's and Sager, and they went out there and they just played their butts off, and I'm just so proud of them because it's a tough game, and it requires a lot of mental and emotional and physical toughness. So we talk about that, and they showed all of that tonight. They showed a lot of grit.
Coach, great job tonight. What a performance, and good luck.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Kelvin Rother, highlights player of the game, playing both ways, playing some special teams as well. I guess, what's it like having to play so many snaps right away, especially short week?
It's a lot, but I love to do it, and I love this team, and I'll do anything for any of these guys. So sometimes I think of that when we're doing this, and just like the grind we've done this whole time, I just want to be out there and doing it for the guys. So.
And then obviously, so many big plays for this team. You were involved in offensively. They definitely had to key on you, which opened things up over the top. I guess, what did it mean for you that they were worried about trying to find you wherever you were?
Yeah. I just think that, me being a threat, but it opens up opportunities for other guys to make plays, and it's just a good thing. Then it'll helps score a lot of touchdowns today, so it was great.
And then Coach had talked about you're one of the few guys returning, a lot of new faces getting their first starting experience. Well, how big was it to see those guys break out and really get that confidence going?
It was really nice to see guys like Isaac Yang and them break out because last year they repped our scout all the time for us and made us so prepared for games, and now when they get their chance, it's so nice to see them ball out.
That sounds great. You've done this before. You know how this works. We get you in our highlight house, so you see our camera under the word Gurkey. I'll give you the microphone. I'll count you in 3, 2, 1, and we'll get you in our highlight house. Okay. 3, 2.
I'm Kelvin Roth, and I'm in the house.
Good luck. Kevin Roth, our highlight house player of the game, as that'll wrap things up here. Your Nason Dairy post-game show from all of us here at Zaleski Sports. Stay cool, stay safe. We'll talk to you next time, and good night, everybody.